Some Bible study, and the BSF, we were doing it here some 25 years ago. So unlike Wamarwa, I have been around for a while. But I think it is important to point out, like my colleagues have said, and I associate myself with all they have said, that we are now at a time when we have to get the church to speak on behalf of the voiceless. If the church does not speak, the voiceless in this country are going to really get into a lot of difficulties, one disaster into another. It is true that Dr. William Samoei Ruto has said that the 200 million shillings that it costed him to hire the jet, and remember, there was a heap of other people in the other flights. It's not that they were all in one plane. So we are only talking about those who are in the loyal jet, and it costed us 200 million shillings. And we still have not been told how much it costed us, because the plane waited for him for all the time that he was in the US on that side. Even though he was not charged for the flight, for the plane when it was not still at the airport, the pilots and everybody else was there waiting for him. That cost must have come to the taxpayers also. So it's necessary to know, what is this cost? What is the figure? Because we have seen other presidents before. Mheshimiwa Kalonzo has said, Wamarwa has also said, they were traveling before and they have gone for all these trips before to the US. And they have used commercial flights, and certainly they were cheaper than what you'd want us to believe. And I think it is also important that Daktari Samoei William Ruto awe na heshima kwa Wakenya. Sababu pia tukiwa na hii kitu, you can always find out what he is telling us. When he lies to the whole country that it was cheaper to take a jet as opposed to taking a commercial flight, really, sasa zingine unasikia kama heshima kwetu hamna, na sio jambo nzuri. Ni vizuri kuwa na heshima, hasa kwa wale walikupatia kazi na pia wale ambao wanakutegemea uweze kuwasaidia. And I talk about the voice of the voiceless because yesterday, Mheshimiwa Kalonzo has mentioned, we went to Gikomba, we went to Kamukuji and all those areas. And it is important that the church also visits those people. The demolitions that are being done, and they are being done so that we can again impress the Mzungus that we are conscious of climate change, without any feeling for the poor, is very disheartening. It's really, really disheartening. It was really sad to see those poor people, no covering on their heads. One mzee told me that I have been here since 1971, and he was now out into the open, not knowing where to go next. And they are being told, you need to be 30 meters away from the river. Yes, 30 meters away from the river. But is Museum Hill, the expressway, is it 30 meters away from the river? Expressway is on the same river. Shiromo campus, part of it is on the same river. Nairobi University is also on the same river. And many of the high-class residential areas are within the 30 meters. So it is not genuine. It's yet another lie that is being told to Kenyans. When they are being evicted from that area, they have a design, or they have a purpose, or they have a reason as to why they are moving them from that river. And I think they are interested with the rad. It is the church again. The voice of the church needs to be heard, even in those times. Floods have come. Today we still have people, families at Maimahio. They have still not recovered. They don't even know. They don't know where the bodies of their loved ones are. The government has not come in full to help. Yet we are out there saying many things, and that is why I think it is important that we pay attention to that. Remember also, even as we talk about the finance bill, and as we talk about the 200 million shillings that was spent to fly. And again, even as you go, ni vizuri kwenda na familia. But you go with your immediate family, you go with your extended family, you go with all your in-laws, and then you go and parade them huko nje. Hii tena si kitu iko na heshima kwa Kenya. Unaenda kutuletea aibu ingine dogo dogo ambayo haitakikani iletwe na mtu ambaye amekaa kwa ofisi kubwa namna hiyo. You pay 200 million shillings to fly out, and you scrap school feeding program. Unatoa chakula kwa watoto hawa ambao hawana hata wazazi wengine ni wasigo parents, na unatumia zile pesa kupanda ndege. We need this voice of the voiceless. Inua Jamii program, also gone. Leader Mama program, cut. Money that was going to the orphans, to the persons living with disability, is also gone. Yet we can take the 200 million jet with our whole family and extended family and relatives of the extended family members going to parade them out there. I think it is something that we need to really think hard about. I know, I think when I was seated there and I heard Your Excellency speak about this, it also hit me that Daktari Samoei William Ruto does not sleep in State House. Anarara wapi? Lazima anarara pahali. Who is paying for that? How much money are we paying in lieu of him sleeping in State House? If he used 200 million to hire a chopper or to hire the jet, how much money are we paying for his house as rent? Because anarara kwa nyumba yake na nisisi tunalipia rent. We need to find out. It could be another 200 million shillings scandal or disaster that is there. And as I finish, one of the other things that we are told he managed to get, we are reading from the papers, I'm sure we'll get the details later, is that he was given some money to come and undertake IEBC reforms. If you do not know a disaster in the making, that's another disaster. Dr. William Ruto undertaking IEBC reforms with 198 million shillings. Tafakari hayo. Lakini pia, when we give ourselves the 2010 Constitution, one of the things we agreed is that we will not get foreigners funding our electoral process. He's already gone outside those understandings, and they are going to give us equipment. When they give us equipment, the outcome will be what they desire, not what we desire as Kenyans. We need to be very careful at this early point in time. Na ni vizuri tuseme ya kwamba hawezi ongeza bei ya mkate. Hawezi ongeza bei ya mkate na huyo unafikiria